book appointments, reduce time answering questions on the phone. Yeah, exactly. 24-hour service. Yes, exactly. Time freedom, lead retention, right? Retention, not just getting leads, but retaining them. Explainer info. Yeah. Answer questions easily. This is funny. I should have had you when we were creating the document here because you answered better than me. The ability to handle multiple customer requests simultaneously. So you don't need an actual person on there if you have an AI-based chatbot. And I'll explain how we approach that in just a moment. You could actually have 24/7 customer service. You guys mentioned that. You also mentioned lead capture. Absolutely. And increased customer satisfaction and engagement because people get their questions answered. And think about this. I made a chatbot today, right before we went on, and it actually sent me to Sullivan Tire. I just did a search. Because part of this, as you'll see, part of the procedure is you do a search and you make the chatbot at the same exact time that you do the search. And it came upon Sullivan Tire as being a place that would be, you know, it would be great to make a chatbot for them. And, it just crawled all their pages. They had 90 pages of information. Could you imagine if somebody went to their website and was looking for a piece of information and had to go through 94 pages of information to get a specific question answered that they had? It would take forever to navigate their website because their website was based of 94 pages. But in this way, the chatbot reads every single one of those pages. It crawls, as it's called, every single one of those pages, and then can give you an answer based on those pages. But there's really a lot more to it than that. So I don't want to oversimplify what this does because it does so much more. And I'll talk about that in just a moment. See, what if you can make a chatbot that also looks exactly like you or someone that you could sell your service to? Now, this is really ingenious because now in this age of AI cloning, where, of course, you have all these deep fakes going on, these deep fakes can be used beneficially. So it's not really fake. It's really bringing, let's say, a business owner to the forefront of their business or a manager that works at that company to the forefront. All right. And actually having their face literally be the face of their company. That's just an incredible thing. And previously, we could kind of do that with some of the products I presented to you a little bit, but it didn't really look like them. This looks really exactly like them. What if these chatbots could be powered by AI, meaning that, of course, as I mentioned, they just crawl the sites and can absolutely, get any of the information off of them. And something we didn't put in this slide is, and what if the AI already is stocked full of information about each one of the niches? All right, we'll talk about that. So let's take a look at an example of how it takes people that you actually may know, and it just makes them look exactly like themselves. So this is an example of how my picture is on the left. That's a real picture that we took, okay? And then on the right, you could see what it did. It took my face, and then it actually made a representation of me. In this case, it looks like I'm in the stock room of something. This is Abby D. So Abby's on the left. That's his real picture. And then there he is on the right. He's a florist in this case, or, a tree expert or something. Here's Cindy. Cindy's on the left. And there's an example of Cindy on the right. All right. And that's basically the whole key here to producing the chatbot that is much more personal is what AI Local Expert is all about. So introducing this incredible chatbot that, number one, finds businesses for you. That's part of the entire software. It's not like you have to go out and get a program, find businesses, and feed it in. The whole thing is based on finding the business that need a chatbot. Then it crawls their entire website to train the chatbot. And then it allows you to make the chatbot icon from an image of yourself or the business owner. So when I say icon, there's two things. There's the icon when you first see it on the page, which I'll show you in a second. And then, of course, there's the actual image itself on the inside of the chatbot itself. Now, that may sound a little complicated, but it's easy as pie, as you'll see in just a moment. But this is what I was saying it also does. It also has pre-trained experts already built in. So even if you didn't even have the URL of the company, even if they had no information on their website, even if it was blank, you still have pre-trained experts in their niche from the get-go. All right. So the power of pre-trained experts means these experts are preloaded with specific industry knowledge to help out visitors with their more common questions. So now our chatbot is going to have the knowledge of not just everything on their website, but also everything in their industry. So these chatbots can not only answer specific business questions, but also general questions related to the industry. Let's take a look at some of them again as an example. This is an auto shop expert, and so many people know that this is actually Tim here on the left, and you'll recognize him right away from interviews that he's done. Notice we're able to make him look just like an auto shop expert. Cindy in the middle there, a photography studio expert with a camera hung around her neck. All right. And on the right, there's Neil Napier. He, in this case, of course, is a fitness expert. Now, this looks just like Neil, with one exception. Neil, it turns out, doesn't really have muscles like that. And when he saw this, when I showed this to him just a couple of days ago, he said, man, I've got to work out, because that does look exactly like Neil. It just, of course, made his body look like a fitness expert, somebody that can represent a fitness business, a gym as an example. And then here I am again. In this case, I'm a chef. In this case, I'm some sort of professional like an accountant. And in this case, I'm a construction worker. So you get the idea of how you could take somebody's exact likeness and bring it over into these different niches in terms of how it looks. So we're going to create these very relatable characters here that will make the chatbot stand out head and shoulders above any chatbot you've seen to date. Now, let's take a look at the old way of how chatbots have been used in the past, and then let's take a look at it with this more personalized approach. And I encourage you to ask questions as we go along, because we have a whole team here that is answering your questions in the QA box. But let's take a look at that old way. So here's an example of the old way. We actually went to a roofing company. We just found this online just by typing, roofing. And on the bottom right, sure enough, there was a chatbot icon. All right. Once you click on that icon, then it just is, text, just text. All right. And then we said, hey, that's funny, because we have roofing too, right? We have roofing experts that we built into the software, which is really, really easy to use, by the way. So this is how it would look. If you look on the bottom right, this is how it would look when we do it with our software. Not only that, if you look closely at the picture of me where it says got questions, that can bounce up and down. It could spin around. It could move right and left. It could be made bigger. We can make this much bigger, as a matter of fact, and it will really catch the attention of somebody that comes to the site. And then, of course, once you click on it, all kinds of things happen, which I'll show you in a second. So which do you think is better? I'm not even going to wait for your answer, because the answer is just insultingly easy. Does that on the left look better, or does that on the right look better? Obviously, the one on the right is the one that's going to be more approachable, more personable. It's the best worldwide that we've seen to date of any chatbot. And it's here today on this webinar that it's being debuted. The best chatbot you've ever seen is actually being debuted right now, right here, and you have a chance to get it. It's amazing. Which did you think was more effective right out of the box? Yeah, we know what you thought was more effective. Now, remember, AI Local Expert learns everything about a website and is already trained in its specific niche. So let's actually dive in. So I did a couple of little videos here that show it in action, and then we're going to do a demo in a couple of minutes. But I also have some sites that I called up that we worked with a little earlier, and I'm going to show those as well. I think I'm going to bring them right into the screen here, but let me just show you an example. So this is looking at a page, okay, of a barber shop, and I'm going to click play, and you'll see in the bottom right how it looks and what happens. See how it's bouncing? And then once you click it, like right there, then you can ask a question. And there's the approachable Todd blinking. He's animated. If you keep watching him, he was blinking, right? There's a blink. And I asked a question. The question I asked is, what is the best way to reach you? And since it had gone through the entire site, it knew the best way to reach. All right, that's an example of how it actually works. What do you think so far? Tell me what you think so far, because we're just scratching the surface here, but that was a pretty typical example of how it would look. Girish says, amazing stuff. Arnold says, love it. By the way, for those of you that are the most engaged today and ask really great questions and that kind of thing, you're going to be one of the winners later on. The other one is going to be from something I've already mentioned. So, and maybe something I'll mention again. All right. So keep in mind that we're going to be doing that contest. We have a lot of people here today, a lot. So we're going to be able to give away, a lot of prizes. Looks amazing. Oh my God. I was hoping you would talk. Yeah. Yeah. Can the chat box talk? It's not actually verbal. It's written, but we'll see. Thank you, Yusuf. Okay. Now, I just have a little close up of another one. Let's take a look at this one. I'm going to run the video. All right. So you see it's bouncing. And then it's, and then you click it. And it says it was a hair place. So I wrote, do you do hair coloring for men? I honestly wanted to know if they did hair coloring for men. I was curious. And they said, absolutely. We've got you covered. And then I asked, how much is hair coloring for women? Was my next question that I put in the bottom. At CB Barbershop, we offer, and then it tells you the price. It was Australian, so it was in an amount that I didn't understand. I don't know what AED is. You guys can, educate me on that. But that was really kind of cool. But remember, I said I have a whole bunch more. So I have more to show you because I actually did them earlier. Yeah, like this is the yoga expert. So this one, she's not bouncing in the bottom right. It's yogaathome.ae. So we know that we're, again, not in the United States here. So if we click on that, it says, welcome to our peaceful yoga studio. Our studio hours are 6 in the morning to 8 at night. Wow. Monday through Saturday. We're closed on Sundays. Now, the reason that she answered that is because I wrote, what hours are you open? It retained what I wrote before. Now we can ask, how much do you charge? And let's see if it answers. This is actually live, by the way. This is real. This isn't just something that I'm recording. This is happening right now. Our class prices vary depending on the type of class you choose. We offer drop-in rates, class packages, and monthly memberships to suit your needs. For more detailed information on pricing, please visit our website or contact us directly. Let me know. All right, so how can we contact you? How can we contact you? You can reach us at La Padma Lifestyle Coaching Services, and it's in downtown Dubai. Okay. It's in downtown Dubai. All right, let's get another one in here. Here's a plumbing one, and we made the chatbot icon in this case large rather than have a person. All right. So we give you the tools to have the actual person as the little icon. And then once you get inside, you can have either a generic person or the actual image that you change into the chatbot. So in this case, we decided to make me as the person on the inside, even though we used, as you just saw here, I'll close it. Again, we're using something generic on the outside that catches their attention, and it's bigger than normal. And then when we click it, then I'm on the inside, a real person that's blinking. All right. And in this case, I had asked how late are you open? So it's a 24/7 was the answer, because it's a plumbing service. What else could we ask? Do you fix washing machines and dry? This is a tough question. Washing machines and dryer. Washing machines is plumbing. Yes. We provide installation and repair services for washing machines, dryers, and dishwashers. Our skilled professionals can help with proper connections, maintenance, and repairs to ensure your appliance is working efficiently. Contact us. All right, how? Well, one of the ways we set this up is we put the contact button right on there. So we don't even have to ask that question. We could just click on contact. How can we contact you? And then they answer with their address. Again, this is a Dubai one. So we have a phone number, we have an email. So they had a lot of information on how to reach them. And then we could ask general plumbing tips by just clicking that link right there. It says plumbing tips. We don't have to, though. We could ask something else about plumbing if we wanted. Let me show you a third one that you could do this in virtually any language. This also is in Dubai, as a matter of fact. Rohit loves to use Dubai. All right, so you can see the icon we picked was me. It's not moving, but it looks great because I'm in a chef's outfit. On the bottom right, it says, got questions? Question mark. Yeah, I have questions. Let's click on it. So remember I said earlier in this webinar I was going to say hola because it's about all the Spanish I know, and this is in Spanish in this particular place. It says, ask me any question. I can't read much of that, but let's say hola and see what it says. Hi, welcome to our restaurant. Can we help you with anything today? Hey, I got that right? So it answered a generic hello back because I wrote hola. And again, this is in Spanish, this particular one. So you could see that we have those different ones. All right, I'm going to put this aside. And I'm going to put this aside. And put this aside. And now let's talk about how to make money with this. This is an extraordinary money-making tip, and it's basically how I started. You know, I'm very successful as an internet marketer, and the reason was because I was able to produce and then show. So in other words, I produced videos. I was interested in video marketing early on. I produced videos before they were vogue, before they were in, and I would go to business owners who were selling things online. And I would say, you know, I could do a video for this and it'll sell much better. And they said, what do you mean? And I said, well, you just have a website and there's no video on it. I can make a video for you. That's how I started. Well, here's an extraordinary money-making tip for 2024. With AI Local Expert, it's easy to discover the business. We're going to show you a demo in a moment, and then I could even go in the software myself and show you how easy this is. You discover a business in one of our target niches that does not have a chatbot on their site. So it discovers all the businesses, and then you pick them, and then you can see right off the bat on the inside, once it starts crawling their site, you could see which would be perfect to have a chatbot on. All right. Then you make an avatar and chatbot that looks like the business owner or the manager. You don't have to. It could be a big business and they'll just want someone generic, but you can do this. And this is exactly how people have already started making money with this very software. Went to a business, said to the manager, how would you like to be the face of your business that you have online and be much more approachable? That's already happened. You'll see about that in a moment. And then the chatbot will be loaded with information about the niche to begin with. such as plumbing. It already knows a whole lot about plumbing, but then you input the URL of the website. Either automatically it happens because it found it, or you could just pick a separate URL and stick it in there. And then it gathers all the specific information about the business to train the chatbot. And this will be auto updated every 30 days with this package that we're giving you. Or you could, anytime you want, just click, train again. You could just retrain it immediately. It crawls it again immediately. I did that today twice. First time I didn't think worked. I think the site was down for a few minutes. So I did it again. And the second time, since the site was back up, it crawled it again, got all that same information again. And the fourth thing to do is then you show the chatbot to the business and sell it to them for $1,000 to $3,000. This is the going rate for chatbots. $1,000 to $3,000 plus a monthly fee of like $100 or $200 a month. That's what this is going for. That's the actual rate. Now, how do you show the chatbot to the business? The bonus I mentioned earlier in this webinar is going to show you exactly how you can take this, put it over a website of theirs, and show them exactly how it will look. Because our bonus allows you to do that. Now, we already have a case study because somebody in the last few days, a gentleman named Peter, went out there, and this is exactly what he did. And he did sell it for $1,000. The method I just mentioned is exactly what one user did as soon as the software became fully functional just days ago, because we've been tweaking it and tweaking it and tweaking it, getting it ready for this moment. And we only finished a few days ago. Peter contacted a local business owner and sold a customized AI local expert to him for $1,000. Actually, I think it was 900 something. Plus, he can now charge him recurring monthly maintenance fees. And if you don't believe me, here is the site. It's KP Elite Auto Detailing. And on the bottom right, that is the business owner. That really is. And once that gets clicked, then he answers questions about the auto detailing business that he has. Is that incredible? So this is already underway, utilizing this by going to a business owner and doing these 4 steps. Now, what's funny is when I said that I wanted to go over with you the steps, those 4 steps of making money, extraordinarily easy way to make money from local businesses with this. When I said that I have the way to do it, and these are the 4 steps, Peter, my friend, the person that did this, actually did the same exact 4 steps on his own, didn't take me telling him how to do it. He figured it out on his own. Isn't that amazing? So it's already being utilized. Now, we have a demo. So Rohit is here right now. He's shy, but he's in the background answering questions. But he did do a demo. Now, I can also show you the inside, and I will later in this webinar. But because this is his baby and he's been working as the programmer on this, as the coder for so long, I'm going to show you the actual demo right now. You'd like to see the demo on the inside, right? It's 12 minutes long, and it shows basically the most important things and the procedure, and it shows how easy it is to use. Okay, yes, you guys would like the demo. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to drag it in from my other window. It's on Vimeo, so I have to make it large. Aha. All right, I'm going to hold the microphone to the speaker. 12 minutes and some odd seconds. I think you're really, really going to enjoy how easy this is to use. Here we go.
Welcome to AI Local Expert. AI Local Expert lets you create animated AI avatars as local business
Sorry about that.
experts from a single photo.
What I do is I keep leaning the microphone on the thing and it shuts it off. All right. I'm off to a great start. Here we go.
AI Local Expert. AI Local Expert lets you create animated AI avatars as local business experts from a single photo. With AI Local Expert, you will get 30 plus ready made niche experts, or you can train your custom ones using business website data. You can also find ideal client businesses worldwide with website URLs and contact information. You can also fully customize these AI experts as per the brand and embed them seamlessly on any website. So in this video, we are going to find a business and create a AI expert for them. And we are also going to create a AI avatar for that business. Using AI local expert is very easy. The first step is to create an AI avatar using a single photo. Let's see how that works. You can upload a single image of any person of whom you want to create a AI avatar. So I'm going to select the image of Todd, and in the prompt field we can enter the kind of photo we need, but you don't need to enter the prompts manually. We have done for you prompts, and these prompts range from various local niches. So let me show you how that works. So here you can see these are ready-made prompts for you, so you can turn this Todd's image into all these experts. So for this video we are going to select bakery expert, and we can also further edit this prompt if you want. Now in this case we know that Todd wears glasses, so let's add wearing glasses into our prompt, and let's click on generate avatar. And our avatar is ready, so let's see how it looks. And this is the avatar that it created. Now, once the avatar is created, you can also create more avatars for other clients or yourself in various local attires. And once you are done with this step, it's time to create our first chatbot. So let's head over to projects and let's click on create new chatbot. So this is the first step of creating the chatbot. Here we need to choose an expert for which we are creating this chatbot. So these experts are pre-trained with the knowledge of their specific industry. So restaurant expert knows more about restaurant business and anything related to food. So you can actually ask the restaurant expert about a specific recipe. We have all these experts that you can choose from. There's a plumbing expert, a dental expert, a spa expert, salon expert, gym expert, yoga expert, hardware store expert, and we have all these experts that you can choose from. So let's choose a bakery expert. So this expert will know common questions of bakery, such as how to make bread and so on. So let's choose bakery expert and go to the next step. You can also choose none if you don't want any expert, and if you just want a standard AI expert. On this step, we have to choose a avatar for our AI expert. Now, we can upload a avatar. So if you have a photo that you want to convert into animation and use it in your AI expert, you can do that. But the avatar that we already created in our AI avatars creator tab are also shown here. So we can choose from those, and they're optimized perfectly for the AI expert. So let's choose the Todd's image that we created, and let's go to the next step. Now, this is where you can actually find a business or enter the website URL if you already know the website. So in this case, let's try to find a bakery for which we can create this AI expert. This business finder will let you find businesses with a keyword and location. So let's type bakery in New York. Let's search. Now, these are all the businesses that AI local expert was able to find for us. Now, you can see the reviews for these businesses, their address, and also their website URL. So we can actually go to their website and see the website before we choose to create a chatbot for them. So this looks good. So let's go back and let's select this specific business. And now the website is already pre-filled for us. Here on this step, we can also include or exclude specific URLs if we want them or if we don't want them. Right now, I'm just going to keep it blank. And now let's just start grabbing the information from the website to create this AI expert. So our app was able to grab all these pages and you can review all the information that was collected from these pages from here. Once you are satisfied, or you can also include or exclude some URLs from here. And once you are satisfied, you can just go ahead and click on create chatbot to create your AI expert. Now, this information is basically sent to OpenAI to create a AI model of this data that we trained it on. And now our chatbot is ready. And here you can start interacting with it if you want, or you can also start customizing it. So let me show you how all of this works. The first step is to add more information to your chatbot if it was not available on your website. So if there is any additional information that you want to add to your chatbot, you can do it from train custom data tab. So let me show you how this works. So let's ask a question to a chatbot and see what it responds with. So I'm going to ask, how can I order custom cake from your bakery? And let's see what it responds with. So here the AI expert is asking us to visit the bakery in person to place the order for custom cake. So let's see how we can modify this response. So let's go to train custom data, click on add data, and here we are going to enter the question and the answer. So the answer is you can order custom cake by sending your order details to our email. And let's click save. And let's refresh the page just to make sure that it's in there. And now let's ask that question one more time. And you can see now the response is modified, and now it's asking users to send an email for the custom cake order. So this is how you can add more information to your expert and make it really accurate. And the next tab we have is chat sessions. Now, this is where you can see all the chat history of your visitors, and then you can monitor this to see what kind of responses your chatbot is giving to your visitors and train additional data depending on the answers. The next and very important feature that we have is offline messages. Now, if there are any complex queries that user has which a AI expert is not able to handle, you can let visitors send an offline message. Let me show you how this works. In this chat box, you can see there is an offline message tab here. This is where user can enter their details and a message. Once they do that, you'll be able to see the offline message in your offline messages tab here. So all the offline messages will be here with the email ID of the visitors. So you or your staff can follow up with them. Okay, so next step we have is customize. This is where you can customize the look and feel of your AI expert as per your or your client's website. Now here you can set the welcome message, which is shown here. So you can edit that message from here, and you can also add sample questions. So sample questions are nothing but a predefined questions that helps visitor get to what they need quickly. So let me show you how this works. Here in our chatbot, there is contact and book appointment. So if I click on it, it is going to pre-fill the question into the box so that visitor is ready to ask it. So you can add as many sample questions here. You can also change the appearance of your AI expert from here so that it suits your website or your client's website. You can also turn on and off offline messages from here. And you can also show read more links so that whenever a chatbot responds, it will also respond with a link where it got that information from. This will be your website links so that your visitors can read more about that specific topic. You can also change the chatbot icon from here. Now you can either upload your own icon or you can choose from done for you icons that we have here. So you can choose from any of the icon and then you can set the animation for the icon as well. You can even change the size of the icon to really customize it as per your requirements. Once you select a chatbot icon, it is going to update here, and you can also choose from various animations that we have here, which is going to make your icons pop a little and make them more interesting. You can also upload a image of your AI avatar and use that as your chatbot icon. Next, you can also select the avatar that is going to be inside your chatbot. So here on the right, you can see Todd. This is the avatar that we have selected right now. And this was the avatar that we created from our AI avatar creator. Now, whenever you create new AI avatars, they will automatically show up here so that later on you can always change these avatars from this tab. You can also upload your own avatar image if you like. And once you have selected the avatar, you can then create an animation for your avatar. So let's see how that works. So I'm just going to turn it on, and it's now going to generate an animation for our avatar. Let's see how it looks. All right, now you can see that our avatar is created and now it's blinking and moving a bit so that this makes it more lively. Now, once you're done with customizing your AI expert, you can now install it on your website. So you can copy and paste this embed code into any website and it should show up. Now, I want to show you another exciting feature of AI local expert. So let's go back to dashboard. And here you can see the list of all the chatbots that we have created. Now we have found a business and we have created an AI expert for them. Now let's try and find their contact information so that we can contact them and pitch them this AI expert. So let's click on these three dots and let's click on show contact information. And this is where it's going to fetch all the contact information of this business and show it to us. So here you can see that we have their LinkedIn profile, we have the emails that they have, we have the phone number, the address, and everything you need to get your foot in the door so that you can start showcasing their experts to these businesses and close the deal. So that was a quick overview of how AI local expert works. Thank you for watching.
All right. Thank you, Rohit, for doing that. That's great. All right. Let me get my screen going back. Hey, JVs, it's Todd here along with my all my windows. That is really funny. That was cute. All right, so we watched the demo. We enjoyed the demo. You saw me say hello to JV partners. That was pretty funny. Wow. What do you think? Was that easy to use or what? You ready to purchase? Okay, yeah, we'll show you how to get this package. We have a very special package that we put together today. Thank you, Carl. Yes, James, Joe, Tammy Douglas, Debbie Foster. Definitely. How do we embed the code on your client website? It's easy. It's easy. I did it earlier today. We'll show you that. Looking at it now. In fact, Rohit, if you would answer that question about how you embed the code on the client website, so until I get a chance to show it later. Tim says, awesome. Yeah, it's really, really easy to use, and we'll be playing with it in just a moment later in the webinar as well. So let's hear what others have to say about AI Local Expert. As I said in the last few days, we did get into the hands of some other people. And Ashish wrote, I'm thrilled with how AI Local Expert has enabled me to easily create customized chatbots for clients. As a busy marketing director, I'm thrilled with how it has enabled me to easily create customized chatbots for clients in minutes. And then Gabby wrote, AI local expert managed to create a remarkably adept conversational agent for my website. When I first heard about AI local expert, I was skeptical. However, after seeing firsthand how it managed to create remarkably adept conversational agent for my website in barely an hour, it was probably way less than an hour, I was left thoroughly impressed. This could very well revolutionize how businesses engage with prospective clients online. Gabby's from the Argentina Explorer. And then we have Vinit, a brilliant innovation. I never imagined an AI could capture the warmth and personality of our cafe staff until AI local expert worked its magic with an animated avatar greeter crafted from a simple photo. They've helped us recreate the inviting coffee island ambiance in the online world. Brilliant innovation. All right. So you guys, I know the answer to this question. You want to see everything that is included with AI local expert, um, everything we've discussed. So let's go over all the features that are actually in there. So first of all, the special package deal that we put together includes the basics, the AI local expert for any website. It's an ultra realistic AI avatar, and then it animates. You saw that how it blinks. Now, it actually scrapes the data of any website. It finds the businesses along with their website URL. You saw Rohit's demonstration of that using keywords and location search. It reviews and edits the crawl pages. It can include and exclude whatever URLs you want from the scraping. And it shows you the whole list of URLs. And then each separate URL you can look through. If there's something you don't want included, you can actually leave that URL and its information out. And of course, you could fully and customize and animate the chatbot icon. The icon is what you see when you first get to the site. All right. When you first get to the site, that's what's on the lower right. That's what we mean by the icon. It lets visitors leave an offline message. And in fact, because you could go over the chat history and you can actually capture leads with this. And you can embed your local expert into any website with just a very short snippet of embed code. And we're giving you a bonus today, which is going to allow you to take that embed code and put it over the existing site so you could show an example of what it will look like to the business owner. All right. And the agency license is what we're including as well, so that you can sell to AI local experts. And as you could sell them to businesses for top dollar, $1,000 to $3,000 is the going rate. And in addition, we have, as I mentioned, I don't know if I mentioned it yet. We're going to give you an agency website with this as well for you to sell it to them, and a whole collection of things to help you sell to local businesses. You could also select unlimited leads, and it's in over 50 languages. I showed you the one in Dubai that was a Spanish restaurant, Spanish speaking. Unlimited page views, because we're also including all kinds of things with this package, including the unlimited page views, so people could keep going over and over again, and they'll keep seeing the chatbot. And it auto recrawls and retrains, as I mentioned earlier. It does that every 30 days, or you can do it manually whenever you want. So it could go over the website in detail. As soon as they make a change, you can make that, you could just hit the button and it will recrawl it again. You could collect and store visitors' chat history forever. That will help know what most people want to know about your business. You can rebrand the powered by text to fit the business. In other words, you don't have a powered by AI local expert on there. Instead, you will just have a powered by whatever you want. You could create up to 250 of these local experts, 250 niches, local experts. You could create up to 500 of the avatars. You could have, in other words, more avatars if you want than experts. I'll explain that more if that sounds confusing. It really isn't once you look into it, because remember, the AI avatars are the actual view. It's what they look like. And the experts are like, associated with each niche. 400K chat tokens per month. In other words, 400 chat sessions or questions, 400 questions, 400,000. Could you imagine getting 400,000 questions? And up to 1,000 URLs per chatbot. So you can actually find 1,000 URLs on someone's website, right? So when you crawl and you find their website, if it has 1,000 URLs built into their website, it will take the first 1,000 URLs. You could find up to 500 businesses per month. That's all included, and 250 contacts per month. 60 plus pre-made AI local experts, as you saw, already built in. So there's they look generic, right? They're people, and they are associated with 60 plus niches, like fitness, florist, real estate, that sort of thing. You could customize your own base prompt for various outputs and goals. You have the done for you agency landing page, which we'll take a look at in a second. The done for you agency ads and the ready to use client contracts. And as a bonus, an AI powered cold email writer. So finding potential clients with AI local expert, well, it's not going to be hard. We saw that already. But part of our special package is the agency website, so that once you find them, you have an actual professional site to bring them to. Yeah, let's take a look at what that looks like. So as you can see, we're just scrolling up and down through your agency website. That's what they will see, businesses, when they land on this page. You will be represented on that page. Okay, let's look at that again. Watch closely. This is your page. We're just scrolling down through your page here. So your video will be on the top. And then you're going to be, offering them. That's a good looking page, right? Yeah, the agency site details. This is it. You will receive the HTML version of the site immediately upon purchase. But we'll also have a WordPress version as soon as we can. And both, of course, are totally editable and customizable by you. And I just thought of a great bonus. If you purchase today, Luann, write this down. It's one of my harebrained schemes. I will allow you to make a video with me if you want, that you can put on said site if you want, not my likeness, but my voice. I will give you a voiceover where I say to people, hey, how would you like to have a great chatbot on your site? I will actually make a voiceover that you can use. All right. I'm going to write it. In fact, we could write it during this webinar if we want. It will be something like, just thinking off the top of my head. Imagine with my sales abilities, if I'm working for you to get these clients to come on in, I'll say something like, welcome to our page. I am going to now present to you something that you've never seen before that will be perfect on your website. It's a chatbot, but not any chatbot. It's a chatbot that could look exactly like you. It could help folks really relate to your business because it looks just like you. And the questions are all going to be answered based on the pages of your site and the information about your niche. Therefore, if you put this on your site, it will put you head and shoulders above your competition. How did that sound? Was that good? Do you think that my voice on a video selling the service like that would be great? Should I make a VO like I just did? Was that good? Perfect, says Jay. Sounds good. Fantastic. Sounds great. Okay, I'll have to listen to this webinar again so I don't blow it. All right, so I'll make that voiceover, and anybody that purchases today will get that as well. Luann, note that I did that so that we can make sure that people will be able to get that as a bonus.
I got it.
Thank you. I just thought of that. And we have one optional upgrade for you today, by the way. This is only if you expect to be a really, a user that's going to really take this to the next level and use it to make hundreds of thousands of dollars or a lot of money. And that is, we have an unlimited option. We're going to have a mega bundle for you. That's just a one-time additional cost. It will be an upgrade for your AI local experts. You saw that we're including so much in terms of minutes and all that kind of thing and page views, but to get completely unlimited AI local experts, completely unlimited AI avatars, completely unlimited chat questions per month, not just 400,000 per month, which is a lot, but unlimited based on fair use. I mean, if you took it to a point where it was, obviously abusing the system, we may say, hey, wait, what are you doing exactly? But other than that, yeah, unlimited. You'll be able to train on unlimited pages. So if you go to a site, a big site, and they have 6,000 pages to crawl, that's included. Find unlimited businesses per month so that nothing's holding you back, and find contact information for unlimited businesses per month as well. All that's unlimited with the mega bundle. Are you ready? Are you ready? How much do you think something like this with this entire package would be worth? I mean, we're talking about everything here except the mega bundle. We're talking about the nearly unlimited everything. Let's just go over that one more time again, what it included. It included creating AI local experts for any website, the ultra realistic AI avatars, the data scraping, the crawling the pages, you know everything now. You know it's an incredible deal. What do you think something like this would actually cost? Because we really have kicked this down by putting everything together into a package. 700, says Pablo. Amazing value, says Tracy. I didn't tell you how much yet. Ron, good guess. Edwin, good guess. Yeah, normally you're right. 307 would be the amount. But remember, I said the person that sent you here, whether it was me or somebody else, said that if you were to come today, you would get a special price that would only be on this webinar, not when we go for general release on Monday. So here's the key. If you move right now, you'll get that bonus of my voiceover as well. If you move right now to get AI local expert, it is only $247 because you're going to use a coupon Webby60. And all you have to do is go to toddsuggests.com/expert. Now, to get my voiceover bonus, we could only do that for a certain number of people because we don't want my voice out there, even though I'm pre-recording it. We don't want it out there to too many people. It would be too much Todd, as it used to be called. When I used to be on every single website, they said, too much Todd. So we're going to do that to just 100 people today only. All right. So today, 100 people will get that voiceover bonus. That's still a lot, right? 100 people. 100 people could get the voiceover bonus. So get in there now, toddsuggests.com/expert. And then you will be able to get AI local expert. We're going to be doing more demonstration of this in just a moment because I actually have the site called up. And we're also going to be reimbursing you $50 if you get some of the questions right that we're going to ask. So I'm just going to write some of the questions down while you go to that website right now. Okay, so let's see. Okay. I'm going to give you a chance to purchase first because you're going to have to send us your receipt for the purchase to get the $50 reimbursement. And we're also going to need your PayPal email. And it will pick randomly from the ones that get the correct answers. I'm going to ask one easy question and one really hard question. Okay. ToddSuggest.com/expert. Now, remember, you could also, once you're there, make this totally unlimited with a $167 additional one-time fee. It will totally go unlimited with no, holdbacks. And that's the mega bundle. That's in there too. But don't forget to use your coupon on that 247. All right, totally unlimited would be another 167. And we do have a 14-day, 100% money back guarantee. All right, so we want to make sure you're satisfied. If you have questions, if it's not working 100%, we have great support. Just contact support. Let them work with you. But it is unconditional. And we're giving you that amazing bonus. Remember how important this bonus is. You will be able to showcase your AI experts on client websites before you sell them. And this is the way to really do this. This is the easiest way to make money online. I'm not talking about a little money. I'm talking about big money. Okay. And that is because all you need to do is take the embed code that's on the inside, and you could showcase your AI chatbot that you've created. Let's say you go to a business, you get a picture of the person, right? You find their LinkedIn, you find the picture of the owner, you grab the picture of the owner, you make them into a chatbot. All right. And we also have instructions on how to make them into the chatbot icon so they see you immediately, so it'll immediately be seen on the page. Then you use this bonus that we're giving you. And it allows you to take that embed code and put it over their website. It's going to be amazing because it'll look just like as if they took the embed code and put it on their website. Then you're going to send it to them. You're going to send them that URL and say, look how much better your website is going to look and act with the chatbot that we've created that looks just like you on your site. Imagine that. Imagine the power of going to somebody and having them look themselves in their face and see them as the approachable chatbot on their own website. Remember, that's how I started. That's exactly how I started in internet marketing. I said, I'm going to put a video on your website and I'm going to show you just what it's going to look like. I did exactly the same thing. And that's how I became so successful. And that's how you could become so successful too, by utilizing that bonus. Then we have $1,000 special bonus as well for those on the webinar today. This isn't the prize, the $50 reimbursement. This is your success with AI Local Expert over the next 60 days can be worth an extra $1,000 bonus. Take action and use AI Local Expert to lock in clients. Send us the number of clients and the earnings that you've locked in and the agency with the most at the end of the incentive period. The agency is you, by the way, because we're giving you an agency website and all the materials you need to get a done-for-you agency. If you do this successful and you have another job, you won't need the other job anymore if you're successful with this, because this is a full agency that we're giving you. All right, so the agency with the most at the end of the incentive period gets $1,000, and we will be verifying the income claims. So that's a way to get an additional $1,000. Now, if you're really that successful with it, which you will be, the $1,000 isn't going to seem like a whole lot, obviously, because you're going to be making so much money since you make $1,000 to $3,000 per pop. But still, $1,000 doesn't hurt as a bonus. And remember, go to toddsuggest.com/expert to start getting rolling. All right, so here's the contest. The first, we're going to do 3 questions right off the bat here.